Three Season project started through a brainstorming session about a year and a half ago. Our maintenance director said he thought the residents would really enjoy a three-season room, that they'd spend a lot of time out there. And along with some other ideas, that was a nice one, but it was certainly way outside of anything that we could pull together dollar-wise.
One of the first goals, of course, was to come up with the fundraising and the funds for the project. And so we initially kind of sent out an appeal, started speaking with people and sharing the project with them. And that was one of the things that was neat about the project too, is that the community members that we spoke with immediately said, yeah, we want to help, and they responded.
Why we decided to give more than what we were actually asked was, like I said, my father-in-law had been a resident here, and the care given to him and the friendships that he built here at the home were unbelievable, because it was like a second family to him. He was here for about 12 years, and you know, it was just, we don't know what we would have done without Good Sam to help him, because he could have never lived on his own.
It really benefited the residents, and I thought also involved the community, because other members of the community were involved in not just the fundraising, but in the actual completion of the project, with the building being completed by a local business. So I came home one day and I said to Kathy, you know what, I've gotten a lot from the center. I think we should give something back. And Kath says, you know, that makes a lot of sense. And like I said, her mother is in a Good Samaritan facility here in Sioux Falls at the Prairie Creek facility. So it was just kind of a natural thing for us to do.
I couldn't believe that the community came together as it did and really pulled through for us. I've never been involved in something like this, and it was just astounding how it all worked out.
And so from there it went to our visit with Rob with Bidwell, and they took hold of the project.
He contacted other businessmen and challenged them to donate their time and their product and their labor, and pulled it all together, and voila.
From an impact standpoint, the whole company, we had more than just 4 or 5 people down here. We probably had at least a dozen or two stopped in once or twice. Everybody knew every weekend that we'd be coming down. A lot of people just came down for an hour to help out or donated tools. So it was really an entire company effort.
My little piece of helping out, them being able to go out and enjoy the weather all year long, bug-free and rain-free and all that, it just, I don't know, it's a real good feeling to be able to know that they enjoyed what I did for them.
The residents treated all of us just fantastically. It was, again, the cheerleaders having their attention all the time, watching us, get a lot of questions.
And my mother also is a resident here. So I know a lot of the residents. We built it right outside my mom's room, so she got to watch me work every day. She got to see me more. So it did have a special thing for me to be able to get, my mother was always sat in the room since we brought her here. Never left, never did any of the activities. And I know how much she likes to be outside. So this was a good pump, and I was hoping that it would work, that she would use it, and it turned out really well.
I never seen such good workmanship and the speed that they work. You know, you wouldn't think they were volunteers. They really did a terrific job.
It was a great experience watching the communication between the residents and the workers during the project. The communication and the conversations that would go on, and the engagement of these younger working people in the community who wouldn't have any other reason to come here if they didn't have a resident here. It was a great connection.
You enjoy having them involved in it, and it's excitement for them. They get, you know, it's not just the day-to-day stuff, something new, and they're getting something. It's like a Christmas present to them, so it was fun to be involved in it.
Now that we have the Three Seasons room, our residents for activities really like to enjoy coming out to the Three Seasons room, and I think I'm getting more involvement with the residents. They're really happy to be out there, and we've had some really good times. And to me, seeing this project come to completion is like a dream come true. It just adds so much more to these people's lives.
I have to say, you know, in seeing the three-season room used so much since it's been finished, it's every day that we see residents out there. Some residents who hardly went out of their room are out there regularly, just enjoying being outside in the fresh air. I've seen families out there, and I can't help but smile every time I go by and I see somebody out there enjoying it.
I think it's very important because there's a lot of people that don't get out otherwise. And I think it's a beautiful way of getting your fresh air and your mingling with other people that they don't get. And I think it's wonderful. And it's and I'm not the only one.